Okay, hey guys, AnimeWestReacts here. This is gonna reaction to Talentless Nana, chapter 99. One more from 100. Chapter is titled Hostage Negotiation, because, yeah, we ended the last chapter off with Suroka's men pointing guns at Jin, at the real Jin, after Ren had come and saved Kyoya in Jin's form. But yeah, so we start the chapter off. Ren is like sweating. She says, or I guess Jin in this case, saying, "You did your research." And Suroka says, "You can only transform into one or into other talented, so we knew the original had to be floating around somewhere." And then Kyoya's like, who's the guy in the bed? Is that Tachibana? There's two of you." Yeah. And then, yeah, Suroka says, "Why don't you explain it to him that you're not Tachibana?" And yeah, he's like, "Shut your mouth or I'll snap your neck." And then, yeah, and then Suroka says, "Will you really, when the men in that room have orders to kill if anything happens to me?" And then, yeah, Kyo's just lost. Like, what's going on? Will you lose your powers if the guy in the bed dies? And then, yeah, he just Rin grits her teeth. Suroka says it's more than that. Medical records show that man has received extensive medical attention from numerous doctors at great expense. He's not being kept alive just for his powers. The fate, and then yeah, says the fate standing for that. Suroka says the fate standing before you cares for him greatly. And then Kyo's like, "You do? Enough that you can't touch this guy now?" And then yeah, he kicks the gun, or takes her foot off the gun. And then it says, "We're done here." And then it says, "Get back in your cell." And then Jin says, "No, we're not." And then yeah, the wall gets destroyed. And so yeah. Yeah, the wall gets destroyed, or he like breaks the wall, looks at Kyoya and says, "Don't worry, Rin will be okay." And then yeah, picks him up and throws him. Picks Kyoya up and tosses him out of the place. Whew. And then yeah, it's like, "You," or Suroka says, "You," and then she says, "Don't take me for a fool, Suroka. I am the sole survivor of the bloodbath you people instigated on that island 8 years ago. Tachibana Jin." And then, yeah, we go over to Nana. She's like outside, I guess, looking up at the sky, saying, "How do we save the talented in the camp and their families? Even if Sachiko can teleport them out, would they follow me? How would I convince them? How would I get them to trust me? And what about the transformation?" Nakajima walks out and says, "See you." And I was like, "Where are you going?" This is "No idea. I don't have a home, so back to the camp, I guess." And then she's like, "And then what? They'll try to kill you." And she's like, "Won't you work with us instead?" And he says, "Even though I could turn into a monster and murder you all." And he's like, "I've done a lot of horrible things. I can't stay with you." And then Nana says, "Then why don't you try and atone for what you've done instead?" And then he goes, "Huh, I can't do what you've done." And then disappears. And then Nana yells, "We will meet again, won't we?" And then yeah, she says, "If we meet again, please let me be your friend." And then we go back to Suroka. He says, "What a horrible sister you are. He might be immortal, but this is the 5th floor and you tossed him off so easily." And Jin says, or yeah, Ren, Jin, whichever one alternates, says, "I'm sure the landing will hurt, but not as much as being sliced to pieces day after day. Besides, to me, he's nothing more than one of Nana's friends." And Suroka says, "It won't take long to recapture him." And then Jin says, "Good luck with that. Kyoya's smarter than you think. Did you forget the scare he gave you earlier?" And then yeah, he's like, "You got Tachibana's cool attitude back, but we still have a hostage, remember? and I'm still holding your life in the palm of my hands, is what Jin says. Or Ren says. And Soroka says, I'll say it again, if I die, Tachibana will be. And then, yeah, Ren says, you're very fond of acting like you hold all the cards. But you're actually terrified right now, aren't you? And then he says, oh? And then she says, I could kill you right now, except I don't want a fellow Animal Lovers Club member to die, so let's negotiate. And then, yeah, Soroka says, what arrogance. You already dropped the bomb of letting Onodera escape, and now you want to try diplomacy. And then, yeah, she says, I thought that was your preferred method of negotiation. Didn't you like it? And they laugh. And then Soroka says, you'll get back in that cell and take Onodera's place on the lab table. And then Jin says, you'll leave that hospital room be and keep all his life support treatments in place. Agreed. I take it we don't need a signed contract. And so yeah, then we go to Kyoya, who's like hiding in the trash can, I guess. Because, yeah. And he's like, that jerk, can't believe he did that. Anyone else would have died. And then Kyoya's like, still, he did save me from that place. Shape changer, huh? And everyone says, check the road. And yeah, he's thinking, a shape changer who knows where Ren is and can speak on her behalf. And then, yeah, he kind of, I guess, seems to figure it out. This is what this last panel seems to indicate. He's like, thinks about her and then says Ren, and then like jumps out of the trash can and takes off running. That's what we see on the last page. But yeah, overall, really good chapter. We got Kyoya getting saved by Ren. Albeit he didn't know at the time that it was Ren because, yeah, she's Jin's form. But yeah, overall, pretty good chapter. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, then yeah, like it, share it, sub the channel, and I'll see y'all next time, or I guess next month when the next chapter comes out. So, later.